Good morning this Wednesday, the 27th of November. I'm Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct. Over in the US on Tuesday, markets rallied with the Dow and S&P 500 hitting fresh record highs as investors assess the threat of new tariffs from incoming President-elect Donald Trump. Trump has called for a 25% tariff on products from Mexico and Canada on Monday, as well as an additional 10% tax on Chinese goods, and that's on top of the 20% already promised on top of goods from China, in a bid to stimulate domestic demand within the US economy. Despite the potential impacts of tariffs, the Dow Jones rose 0.3% to a fresh record high of 44,860.31 points on Tuesday. The S&P 500 rose 0.57% to a fresh record 6,021.63 points, and the Nasdaq ended the day up 0.63%, not quite at a record. Across the European markets overnight, markets closed lower as investors in the region digested the implications of Trump's plans to hike tariffs on China, Mexico and Canada. The STOXX 600 fell 0.5%, Germany's DAX lost 0.56%, the French CAC fell 0.87%, and in the UK the FTSE 100 ended the day down 0.4%. In Asia on Tuesday, markets closed mixed on the back of key economic data being released in the region. Japan's Nikkei fell 0.87% amid a slowdown in service PPI to a rise of 2.9% year-on-year from 2.8% in the previous month, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng rose 0.05% on Tuesday. China's CSI index added 0.21%, and South Korea's Kospi index ended the day down 0.55%. The local market closed 0.7% lower on Tuesday, dropping from Monday's fresh record close as a 3% slide among energy stocks weighed on the key index, despite consumer staples stocks rising over 1% and the tech sector rebounding. The major cause of the sell-off yesterday was due to investor fears of increased tariffs to come from President-elect Donald Trump when he re-enters office. The fall in energy stocks follows investor hopes of a ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah that would possibly lead to a stability in the price of oil. Despite investor fears of rising tariffs to be implemented when Trump does come into office, investors still found an opportunity in the local market yesterday through buying into companies that generate significant revenues from operating in the world's largest economy. Reese shares rose 2.2% on Tuesday as the plumbing giant operates in the US, while BlueScope Steel ended the day up 5.6% as investors see opportunity in the earnings growth potential for these two operators, especially in the North American region. Webjet shares fell 2% on Tuesday after the travel agent released its first results since demerging from Web Travel Group. For the first half, bookings fell 8%, total transaction value declined 8% to $752 million. Revenue dropped 1% and NPAT rose just 2.2%, all of which reflect a challenging macroeconomic environment for the online travel agent. On the commodities front this morning, oil is trading 0.74% lower at $68.43 a barrel. Gold is up 0.61% at $2,626 an ounce. And iron ore is up 0.06% at $102.01 a tonne. The Aussie dollar has slightly weakened against the greenback overnight to buy 65.16 US cents, 98.95 Japanese yen, 51.59 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 11 cents. Ahead of the midweek trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are expecting the ASX will open the day up 0.45% on the back of Wall Street's record rally overnight. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has increased the 12-month price target on Kogan.com and maintained a hold rating on the online multi-brand retailer following the release of their trading update for the first 4 months of FY25, including gross sales up 0.4% on the PCP and adjusted EBITDA up 55% on the PCP, with top-line growth tracking in line with Bell Potter estimates despite challenging market conditions. And Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on Harvey Norman following the formation of a pattern over a period of 26 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may rise from the close of $4.79 to the range of $5 to $5.06 according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all for this Wednesday morning. Have a wonderful day and happy investing.